Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. So in the previous video, I talked about how to know if you're carrying pieces of someone else's soul. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to know if you've met someone who is carrying pieces of your soul. So in the video before, I talked about if you're carrying pieces of someone else's soul, you may feel emotions that don't logically make sense, but you still feel them, such as feeling shame or guilt after being abused. In this video, how to know if you've met someone carrying soul pieces from you, so something they've pretty much always stolen. So that's how I'll describe it in this one. And, there's a chance you may have been abusive in a past life and you may have projected your soul pieces onto them. But if that was the case, then you wouldn't feel a draw to get them back because you would still be stuck in that energy. So if you're feeling a draw to get your soul pieces back, it's because you want to become more of yourself and you're not an abusive person anymore. Even if you were, which most of you watching probably weren't. But I'm just saying, every possible scenario. So how to know if you've met someone who's carrying soul pieces from you? I found that when I meet someone who's carrying soul pieces from me, one of two things will happen. The first thing that might happen is that you'll immediately feel them drain your energy. So even if you've set up all kinds of defenses, protections, you've tried to guard against the cords, it seems like no matter how many defenses or protections you've set up against the cords or feeling, their negative energy, you will just feel instantly drained around them. The reason this happens is because the universe / your soul is trying to alert you like, hey, this person has some pieces of your soul, so I'm going to keep having them siphon you until you pick up on the fact that you need to get these soul pieces back from this person. So that's one way to know. The other way that I've typically noticed is that you sort of feel like this fawning admiration or possibly obsession with this person. So like I said, this could literally be anyone because it doesn't need to be someone from this life. It can be someone from a past life, someone that you knew in a past life. But your souls have incarnated again together because part of your job in this life might be to retrieve your soul pieces and send back other people's soul pieces that are not yours into the light, so you're no longer carrying that burden that doesn't belong to you. So the second way is that the fawning admiration. So I might feel like even if logically or cognitively, this is not a good person based on their actions, and even your intuition might be like, this is the person who's not trustworthy, or it just doesn't seem like they're quite right. At the same time, this illogical feeling will sort of feel like, oh, but they just seem so nice. Like there's just something so special about them, and like, I wonder, maybe they really are a good person. Like, I don't know, I just like really, really want to be near them because they're just so interesting or like fascinating, or there's just like some kind of emotion emanates from them, whether it's like a special kind of beauty or just something like a very strong pull towards this person. It might become sort of like an obsession. So in this case, this is your soul, pieces of your soul in their energy field that they've probably stolen in this life or a past life that are calling to you, sort of saying like, oh, come get me, like I'm stuck here. So for example, like you might meet someone maybe at work and you're like, they have a really off energy, but there's something about them that just seems so innocent or special. Okay, chances are that's probably not them if there's no logical reason or rational reason why you feel drawn to them in that way. You're probably just picking up on the energy of your own soul in their energy field, and it's calling to you, so you come retrieve it. And the reason there's that obsessiveness is because it's like your soul wants to be retrieved, and then once you retrieve the pieces, then that obsession will fade. You will stop feeling connected, an intense connection with this person. On the other hand, like in the other video I made, if you're carrying a piece of their soul, the obsession might not fade right away until you send the pieces of their soul that you're carrying into the light. So you've now broken the connection between your soul's sort of entanglement. Because you don't want to be carrying pieces of someone else's soul, and you don't want them to be carrying pieces of your soul, because their soul is going to be a burden on your energy. And chances are your soul, if it's not a burden on their energy, then, they're benefiting from it in some way where they feel like they have something they didn't have to work for. And I'll go more into that in another video. These ones I wanted to just keep kind of focused on how to know. So in future videos, I'll go more into sort of that topic. What was I just saying? I don't know. Anyway, you guys know what I'm trying to say, and I will see you soon. Bye.